The more you practice, the better you get. So hello guys, let's continue again. So let's understand why to use packages in Python. We know that in our systems also we don't store all the stuff at one single place, rather we maintain different folders for different kinds of things. For example, we will keep videos in one folder, music in another folder, and similarly different folder for different purposes. So doing this thing actually makes management much more easier, and this is known as hierarchical format. The folders in our PC are also known as directories. Similar to that, Python also provides us capability to make folders for storing our codes and everything and making management much more easier. These folders are actually known as packages in Python. So packages are created to maintain our program and make it much more manageable and easy to handle. As our program will grow larger with lots of modules, we can place similar module in same package and different module in some other package. This will enhance the maintainability of our program. So a package is nothing but a folder containing our codes which are modules, and also it can have some other folders which may be considered as sub-package. Now let's understand how to make a package in Python. Making a package is very easy. We just need to have a folder or directory which must contain a file name init with extension py. Generally, init file can be left empty, but we can also place some initialization code or some greeting code in that. We know that a package can have a sub-package, and those sub-packages should also have the init file. So let's see a very basic example of a package. Here we can see a flowchart, and in the very beginning of the flowchart we have a package which is nothing but a folder, and inside that we have init file and a module file, and also we have two sub-packages which is sub-package 1 and sub-package 2. These are again nothing but folders only, and inside those folders also we have init file and module file. So every package and sub-package should only have one init file. We can have multiple sub-packages inside one package. Let's see how to import from a package and sub-package. For importing, we know that we have to use the import keyword. To import a module from package, we can directly write import package name dot module name and it will import it. To import module from sub-package, we have to import the package, then the sub-package, and then we will be importing the module. So for that, we have to write import package name dot sub-package name dot module name. So now let's go for a hands-on practical. We know that a package is basically a folder, and for creating a package we need a folder. So I will be creating a folder in Windows using mkdir command, which means make directory, and after writing mkdir we have to write the name of the folder that we want to create. So I have written mkdir pack1, which will create a folder name pack1. After that we have to use the cd command, which basically means change directory, and we have to specify the directory to which we want to go. So I have written cd pack1, which means change directory and move to pack1. So after using this command, the directory will be changed to pack1. So we know that for a folder to be treated as a package, it should have init file, so I am creating that file using Notepad. We can leave it blank because we don't have to write any code in that. So why we are making a package? A package is there to manage our modules, and because of the same I am going to add a module in this package. We have already made so many modules in Python, and for that we need to use Notepad, and after that we need to give the name of the module with the extension as py. So inside the module I am going to create a function, and that function will be calling the print function, and print function will as usual print some text on the screen. So let's save it and close it. So with this we have made our first package, and inside package also we can have sub packages, and now I will be demonstrating how to make a sub package. So again we know that sub package is again a folder inside the folder. So to create folder we have to use mkdir command and provide the name of the folder. So here I have written mkdir subpack. It will create a folder named subpack, which is basically a sub package. So now we have created the folder, and now we have to move inside that folder, and for that we have to use the cd command, which is the change directory command. Now we know that If we are in a folder or subfolder to be treated as a package or sub-package, we should always add the init file in that. So for that we have to write notepad init.py. We know that init file can be empty or we can also write some code in that, but in this case I am leaving it empty. So we are now ready with our sub package, and we know that inside a sub package we should have a module because we are going to manage our modules only. So for that I am creating a module using Notepad. In this module I will be adding a function, and that function will call the print function, which will print text on the screen. Once we are done with this, we have to save the file and then close it. After this, our package and sub package both are ready, and I am using cd double dot command, which is actually change directory, but double dot indicates that move to the upper folder or to the parent directory. So I have used this command twice to get out of it, and now I am in the main directory, or which is the desktop directory. On your system the main directory might not be desktop, but it may be any other folder. So if I very quickly navigate to my screen, we can see the pack1 here, and inside that the sub package init and the module 1, and also if I open the sub package we can see the init file and the module. Let's start the Python REPL and let's import the module and the packages that we have created. So to import a package we have to write the import keyword, and after that we have to give the name of the package, and after that we have to import the module inside that. So for that we have to write the name of the module. So overall we are importing a module from the package that we have created earlier, and for that we have written import pack1.mod1, where mod1 is the module inside the package that we have created. Now to access any definition inside the module 1, we have to write the full path, that is pack1.mod1, and after that we have to write that definition. Like if I want to access the function inside module 1, so I have to write pack1.mod1, and after that the name of the function with the parenthesis becomes pack1.mod1.mod1 function. So after doing this our function runs and it says hello from pack1mod1. So now let's use as keyword with the import keyword to make our path shorter. So for that I am writing import pack1.mod1 as p, and after that to access the function I can directly write p.mod1, and that's it. Now let's try to use from import in Python. So for that I am writing from pack1.mod1 import mod1. This is the function, and I can directly write mod1 with parentheses and the function will run. We can also import the complete module from package, and for that we have to write from package1 import module1, which is from pack1 import mod1, and after that I can directly write mod1.mod1 function, and that function will run. Now let's try to use the module which is inside the sub package, and for that we have to import the package, then sub package, and finally the module. So for that we will be writing import pack1.subpack.module2. We need to be very much careful with the name of the package, sub package and module, otherwise we will receive an error. Now to import a definition from the module, we have to use the full path, that is pack1.subpack.mod2, and after that we have to write the definition that we want to use. So here I am using the function inside that, so I have to add .mod2 with parenthesis, and it says hello from sub package module. To shorten up the path, we can directly use the as keyword. We have to write the same import statement, and after that we can just add as, sp or anything that you want. Now to access the function inside the module, we can directly write sp.mod2 and the function will work. We can directly import the function or definition from the module by using from import statement, and for that we have to write from package1.subpackage.mod2 import mod2, which is the function, and if I directly write mod2 with parenthesis, then it will work perfectly fine. Similarly, we can also import the complete module using the from import statement. For that we have to write from pack1.subpack import mod2, which is the module, and if I write mod2.mod2 with parentheses, which is the function of that, and it will work perfectly fine. So with this we have covered that how to make a package, sub package and module inside that, and how to import them and use them. The package we have made is a very basic package, and it's a user defined package. The concept is little bit tricky, but if you practice then you will get it. I hope that everyone has got some knowledge from this video, and if you have any doubts then do comment and let me know. So that's all for today. My new video will be uploaded soon. Thank you.